Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, once again to dive into the best and most forgotten real-time strategy games of the gaming industry. Last time, yesterday, we finished the human campaign for Grey Goo, the last AAA title that Petroglyph Games created. Remember, one of the masters of the real-time strategy genre that we've been looking at when we were trying to find these works of art. Now, today I have excellent news for all of you, because Microsoft has just revealed that Age of Empires 4 is coming with news on April the 10th at 9 AM Pacific, 12 PM Eastern. Yes, they will have a stream on April the 10th. So I wanted to share those news before we get to the Goo campaign for Grey Goo. And I have them right here. Here you can see them, gentlemen, in case you don't believe me. Age of Empires 4 reveals coming next month. Surprising reveals coming for 3 Age of Empires games. Microsoft has announced an Age of Empires fan preview event for April the 10th. And I thought this would be extremely interesting for all of us, since, for the most part, this is great news for the real-time strategy genre, which is that that we have the hope, the distant but important hope, that there will be a resurgence for the real-time strategy genre. There is still hope, and these news are excellent, since, as you may know, Age of Empires is one of the only 2 titles that currently remain active in spite of the utter annihilation of the real-time strategy genre, which is sadly dead, you know. And Age of Empires, as well as StarCraft 2, and as well as Warcraft 3, could make a resurgence for the genre, and we have the hope with this release. I was very happy. I felt very happy when I heard this news, that now the Age of Empire, the real-time strategy genre, will be relevant once again. It's a faint but important glimmer of hope for the real-time strategy genre. That's for sure, gentlemen. So, we should all write down. So, since we have an appointment for April the 10th for the trailer, and they also promised gameplay for the upcoming Age of Empires 4 game. So I wanted to highlight this before we got into Grey Goo. As you can see here, Age of Empires has been a remarkably quiet. Age of Empires 4 has been a remarkably quiet project for some time, with our last week proper look at the game in a 2019 trailer. Yeah, that's true. The game was announced in 2017, as you can read. There was a trailer 2 years later, and now apparently we will have the so much anticipated and incredible gameplay for Age of Empires 4. Gentlemen, this is excellent news, because maybe this project will not only make a resurgence for the Age of Empires saga, which didn't need one because they have all sold, they have all been selling pretty well, even up until now. But it could mean a resurgence for the real-time strategy genre, a revival, the so much sought and anticipated revival for the real-time strategy genre, gentlemen. So important is this that it could mean that, once again, as we've been telling you in this channel for so many months now, that the real-time strategy genre deserves a resurgence, a second chance, a second wind, if you may call it, if you want to call it like that, in which we will be able to once again get new AAA releases for the real-time strategy genre. Extremely important, gentlemen. We will be broadcasting this. I hope that I can. Because it's extremely important for my beloved genre, that I am the only one, apparently, on Twitch caring about this genre. So, it's extremely important for us. And we need to showcase this, because it's the only way to create newer fans. To create newer fans, and that's the only way to showcase the real-time strategy genre and make sure that those new fans actually care for it and that we can actually save this genre from the utter annihilation, the sad fate that the illiterate gamers have caused. Sad but true, the illiterate gamers have caused the death of the real-time strategy genre. And now we have a chance to give it a second chance, to give it a second wind, an opportunity to fight the disgusting illiterates who have no idea what of the quality that the RTS genre possesses. And so, gentlemen, I felt compelled to highlight that before proceeding with today's gameplay for Grey Goo. So, where were we? Last time, as I told you, we finished the human campaign, and apparently we were about to get into the Goo campaign. We were about to get into the Goo campaign. That's right. That is right. The Goo campaign. Alright. Alright, let me get this up and running. There we go, gentlemen. There we go. Performance mode. And we head into the Goo campaign for Grey Goo. How are you doing, Lord Nihilus? Have you devoured any planets as of late? I'm sure you have. Yeah, by the way, for the people who don't know, KOTOR 2 is my favorite game of all time. Besides Sutor, that's for sure. Here it is. So incredible. Well, now where is it? Where's Grey Goo? Here it is. Remember, gentlemen, as I always tell you, Petroglyph Games created Grey Goo. It was the last triple A real-time strategy games that they created. Sadly, even if Petroglyph Games are still around, they have survived the utter annihilation of the real-time strategy genre. And so this is what their swan song, their last work of art with the appropriate amount of money, the proper budget that they need to have to create this work of art. As you can see, they have created their own engine for the game. So let's establish connection to MAM. I'm sure that now that we've completed the human campaign, you all know what that is. Alright. So far, for the analysis. My first complaint about Grey Goo, notice that I grew up playing Petroglyph Games works of art. Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption, which is the expansion for this title. Earth Assault, Universe at War, Earth Assault. However, I need to be fair with my analysis. The campaign for Grey Goo, it's extremely weak. Why, you may be wondering? Because it's only 6 missions for the beta race, 6 missions, well actually 5, now that I see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missions for the human race, and now I assume we will have 5 or 6 missions for the Goo race, alright? So 11 missions for the campaign, it's a bit weak. Consider that even Loria that we played, and it's another modern example of real-time strategy, it was an indie title. It didn't have the budget that this game had on 2015. This one was released on 2015, and Loria on 2018. But they are impossible to compare. You can't compare both of them. Loria is 2D. It's an indie title. It has a limited budget. Alright. This game has excellent cinematics. You all saw it. Excellent graphics. The pathfinding for the units is excellent. The artificial intelligence is excellent. Everything. I can't complain. But the campaign is way too short. It's way too short. It's true that we have a DLC campaign which apparently introduces a 4th race, and we will be playing it since the campaign for this game is extremely short. I did the whole human race campaign, campaign on yesterday's stream, so it's only 4 hours of gameplay, even on the highest difficulty. The beta campaign was a bit more polished, just a tiny bit. It had more gameplay, that's for sure. And yes, it was a bit more polished, but still it was lacking a cohesively developed plot. Because then again, this game suffers the same problem that the Lord of the Rings War of the Ring had, sadly. The campaign doesn't have a cohesively developed plot. And the worst part of it is that it's also way too short. Nevertheless, nevertheless, and that's why I have been calling this game a forgotten gem, an excellent game. It's one of the jewels of the crown of the PC exclusive real-time strategy games, which most of them are. The genre is exclusive on it's wholly exclusive. So, weak points: the campaign is a bit short, and it doesn't have a cohesively developed plot. Maybe sometimes they try. They did a better job than the Lord of the Rings War of the Ring, because that one didn't have any connection at all between missions. This one has the cinematics which try to connect the missions, but to no avail. It's not enough. There isn't a properly developed plot. It's simply that the goo appeared. If you're watching this, you've already seen the rest of the streams. If not, don't worry. It isn't a plot. It isn't a plot. It's an excuse to teach you how to learn the different gameplay mechanics, and I think that's a terribly lost opportunity for this game. So, simply the goo appeared and they tried to destroy everything. It's pretty much a copy of StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1 for that matter. The Zerg are bad, they swarm us in numbers, they outnumber us, and they are coming to destroy everything. Pretty much that's the thing. The whole plot. That's the weakest point that I've found in this game. Consider that a StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, released 5 years before this game, had a cohesively developed campaign, it was longer, and of course the gameplay was the excellence, the paragon of the genre. That's something that should always be noted. This game has excellent gameplay, excellent presentation, excellent execution, but it's lacking the easiest part for game development, which was simply creating a story and creating, instead of these 11, 12 now scenarios for the campaign, extend the story, extend the background, the presentation of the characters, the background stories for them. For example, we saw that Singleton sacrificed himself without any kind of important background on who he was, why he was aiding humanity even though he was a robot. Did the human civilization create robots besides creating the goo? On that matter, I would have introduced the creation of the goo by the humans at the beginning of the campaign, before the attack of the goo on the beta home world. All of those things, they could have easily extended the story. They should have simply told us where did the goo come from. Anything. They could invent anything. How did the human how did the human discover the betas? Know that instead we get the story that simply Lassie Tak, which is the commander for the human faction during this campaign, finds the beta like randomly, and that's a terrible plot hole. We can't imagine a single ship like hers finding a whole civilization and the goo and all of that. There isn't any general command, there isn't any government involved, there isn't, for example, like StarCraft 1 did with the United Earth Directorate, and all of those things. Emperor Mengsk and all of that. The story, basically the story for the first chapter of StarCraft 1 and uh, the StarCraft Brood War expansion's storyline, which tells us how the Earth government, how the Terran government worked, that Jim Raynor was the enemy because they were renegades alongside Mengsk and they had escaped, and that the government, which is actually the Confederacy, tries to catch them. Here there's no background at all. You are presented with the characters, you know nothing about them, and that has consequences. That there is zero character development in this game, in this game's campaign. That's the critical flaw for this game, I will tell you, gentlemen. The only big critical flaw that I've seen. But for the rest, the game is excellent. The gameplay, it's excellent. Presentation, execution, the graphics, the cutscenes, the animations are extremely expensive, especially considering it's 2015. Everything about the game is excellent, but that's a critical flaw, unfortunately. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty had almost 30 missions or even more. Armies of Exego has 36 missions. And this game, even if the missions are high quality, is way too short. There isn't a focus on single player. It's evident that the game doesn't have a focus on single player. And that's sad, because I know most of these games aim for a multiplayer experience, but no, it's a crime to forget that single player exists. Single player should be the main game mode. The single player campaign should be the main attraction for a game. Interesting character development, a rich story, complex plot, and all of those things. And it's sad to see that Petroglyph Games went the multiplayer way with this game. Mainly due to the fact that now we are full of multiplayer filth, such as Fortnite, Among Us, the ones I mention every day, gentlemen. If you watch the streams, you know my rants. The multiplayer filth is responsible for a lot of dead genres. It's responsible for a lot of casualties during the console wars, the different genres that they have killed. And real-time strategy is one of the biggest casualties of the multiplayer invasion of the gaming industry. So gentlemen, we will go ahead, and it's been almost half an hour. Well, we read the Age of Empires 4 news, and we had the intro, so it's been 20 minutes. So let's get to the first mission for the Goo campaign. Let's see.
He is offering to go.
No. I am.
So that others may live. How many people have you killed over the years?
407.
Von Neumann probe, or as the press loves to call it, the Goo, will permit us to transfer the microscopic wormholes.
This is Valiant Blood reporting. Key personnel secure. Continuing rounds. Casualties.
You're a good man, Singleton. I owe you, mate.
Expand, recover, protect.
Preservation. System at risk. The silence is growing.
Alright, so the Goo have more or less nothing to say to us. Remember, Singleton sacrificed his life, the robot, to save the humans, both the humans and the Vitas, from the annihilation that the goo were causing upon the Vita's home planet. So, Singleton sacrificed himself, the robot, but we felt, at least I didn't feel any kind of, I felt some empathy, naturally, but the game had such poor character development that we didn't even know who Singleton was, even after all of this. Even after playing all of the previous missions of the campaign. And it's truly sad. Because it was a sacrifice, which in a storyline should be a sad, compelling moment. And the player will not feel at all any empathy for that, because they have no background on who or what Singleton was. We only knew that he helped the humans and that he sacrificed for the sake of them. So that's poor writing, poor character development. Now, I understand that the game isn't a movie. That a game isn't a movie, especially for the real-time strategy genre. I also don't like when game reviewers and so-called professionals prioritize storyline before gameplay. When they prioritize storyline over gameplay, sorry. But zero character development, it's plain and simple a poor decision for game development. We should at least know where Singleton came from, where the humans come from, and don't say the Earth, I mean in the context of this intergalactic war. You can imagine, for example, the Earth Directorate in StarCraft. We know that they were traveling to the Kuprulu sector, that they were exploring, that they found the Zerg, that the Protoss also were attacking them by the time of StarCraft 1, then they allied, all of that. This one basically, the Vita are the Protoss, they don't understand with the humans, and all of that you saw yesterday. But there is no character development. Imagine if you simply saw Jim Raynor saving Kerrigan at the end of StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty without knowing anything that had happened in StarCraft 1 and the expansion Brood War. This is what I'm criticizing. You will probably be a bit lost, you will not be able to appreciate the characters properly, and that's absolutely reasonable considering the poor execution for character development in this game. Also, the campaign is short. So those are my two critiques for now that I've been thinking about. Those are my two complaints. For the rest, the game is excellent. Survival imperative, find last remaining Mother Goo, avoid contact. Yeah, remember that Singleton sacrificed and he exterminated all of the Goo. Apparently, not all of them, and now we are playing as the Goo. Human and designation Beta until Mother secure, protective, and yeah, it looks like they are not very good at speaking the Goo. So let's see. What do we have here? Don't worry, gentlemen, it will load. Don't worry, it will load. It does this. If you've been watching the streams, it does this.
Locate. Protect. Hostile designated human in location. Avoid. Begin monitoring human communications.
Valiant Block, please report.
No goose sightings. I'm continuing patrols.
We can't let our guard down. If we let even one drop escape, it could multiply again. We don't have another stockpile to blow up.
Yes, miss. I understand.
By the way, again, sorry that I'm on top of their transmissions, but I am not changing the position of my portrait because of one single game, and because then once I move my portrait, then maybe the next game has the portraits over there, and also the dialogues aren't interesting at all. So locate and free Mother Goo. So this must be anti-infantry, this must be anti-vehicle, and this thing, I don't know what it may be. But it looks bigger than the other two. So this is apparently a stealth mission. So let's see how the Goo we'll see if we can finish the Goo campaign today. Alright. So, how do I avoid detection? Well, it's not that way apparently. Alright. What happened to the other drone? Dagger. Avoid being detected by daggers. I also don't have an insane amount of troops, so we better stay unnoticed. Okay. There's pretty much... We need to wait for them to go over there. And maybe we'll be able to sneak past. There we go. There we go. What?
Enemy location confirmed.
Well,
All drones confirmed.
there's that. We'll have to kill them. Yeah. I think that was pretty much impossible. Well, as you can see, my stealth abilities aren't the best in the world, even though I finished... I finished Dishonored 1 on the highest difficulty, as well as The Last of Us 1 on the PS3 with 30 frames per second on the highest difficulty, both of them my first playthroughs, without problem. So, of course I died sometimes, but nothing terrible. I finished both of them on the highest difficulty, so...
Expansion required. Catalyst feeds expansion.
Go to Exile Mother Goo. Alright, now... Look at that. I can control that mass of goo. The Mother Goo, primary production, tech upgrade, and resource unit, grows by feeding on catalyst and enemy units. If all Mother Goo are lost, you've lost the game. Alright, so you can have several bases. Mother Goo growth. The Mother Goo begins growing when it's moved on a resource spigot. Resources collect instantly from the spigot or by consuming enemy objects and gradually grow the Mother Goo for a short duration. The spigot will soon refill, or you can move to a fresh spigot while the growth lasts. Interesting. So, this thing acts as a structure in this case. Okay, I love that it's yellow. I don't know why. Yeah. Let's see now. Okay, so there we go. It feeds on the resource over there. Where's my resource collection? I can see it here. Resource spigots. Resource spigots appear as geysers within resource fields. Mother Goo can collect them and continue moving. Spigots will eventually regenerate, allowing resources to be collected again. I assume she's feeding. Yeah, it's recovering health, apparently. Oh. Okay. Well, this is a big change from the other two races, that's for sure. Small Prothean, Morph Drober, Morph Strider, Morph Radiant, Morph Radiant, Morph Strider, currently disabled. What I love about this race is the interface, that's for sure. What's this? Creating child Protheans. To create a small or large Prothean, select a mother and click the respective button. Your Mother Goo must be of appropriate size to split. Oh. So, there are no buildings required for this race? Where's the small Prothean? Small production unit. Faster scout, detects stealth. Can morph into several light units. Has caustic aura that damages units and structures. Has aura to reduce movement speed. Can move up cliffs. Stealth detector. Alright, so this civilization, the Goo don't use buildings at all. Creating Goo units. To create units, select a small or large Prothean and select a unit. Each Prothean type has a unique set of units available for production. Okay, so the small Prothean may turn into these guys. How about two Striders? Oh. Why are they damaged? The Strider, strong against slightly armored targets. Nice. I wouldn't want to be near that thing. Yeah. So, this civilization uses no buildings at all. Damage growing. Morph Mother Goo. Primary production and harvesting units. Siphons, cattle. Aha, so one Mother Goo can split into another Mother Goo. Can split into two and create a second one of a smaller size. Splitting cast. Oh boy, that thing is growing. Splitting casts. Mother Goo can split off pieces to make units and research tech, but each split has a size cast. The first bar cannot be spent for splitting. Mother Goo cannot die from a split. Okay. So it will... Okay. This is extremely strange. by the way. Radiant, scout units. I don't need that. I need this. Again, 2 of them. They regenerate health extremely fast also. So, morph Mother Goo. There we go, there we have another one. Oh. It damaged the first Mother Goo. Okay, so we should send this thing. Can it get through cliffs? Can it get through cliffs? Yeah, it can. Look at that. Right. I'm beginning to think this race is a bit OP. No offense. So no buildings required. Can get through the cliffs, which the other 2 races can't. Yes, this is getting. We'll see, but oh, I also love how they glow. They have those little hexagons. Look at the details of the terrain and the units. Excellent. I can't produce the the medium proteans still. Oh. Damn, they killed the other Mother Goo. Creating new Mother Goos. Yeah, we already learned how to do that. There we go. Damn, this is extremely fast. I'm beginning to think this race is going to be a tad OP. I don't know why. I'm under that impression. The Drover, effective in large groups, fires shotgun like blast. Yeah, they are like the Zerglings. All right, so we have no drop off point. I can't pay the cost. So the cost of producing units is the size of the Mother Goo, apparently. Now this is strange. I feel like examining a strange creature. That's for sure. This must be the most strange and innovative civilization of any RTS ever. No buildings. There are no buildings at all. Morph into 2 Striders. Of course it has. It's like the Zerg, but even the Zerg have some buildings. This race has no buildings at all. It feels strange. Well, let's clear that second location so we can move a second Mother Goo. And let's morph 2 Striders to defend that one. Damn. Well, they are pretty weak. That's their weakness. The units are pretty squishy. But I'm quite sure that's because I don't know how to use them for now. I'm also thinking that you can move the extractor because that's the mother goo. So yeah, pretty much. I think this race is pretty OP. Maybe even more than the Zerg during their best days. Nowadays, Protoss is the way to go, I think. But oh, here we have set rally point. Okay, there we go. You can set rally points for the Mother Goo. It's so strange. Oh, it's expanding. Look at that. That thing it's expanding. It's spreading like fire. So I need 2 bars, 2 complete bars of mass in order to create another Mother Goo. Oh, I love that it's so liquid. It's a strange liquid, that's for sure. But the production time is almost instant. It's almost instant, gentlemen. It's almost instant. Okay, okay. Oh, and they glow. Yeah, the graphics for this game are... I would argue that they are even better than StarCraft 2. Yeah, they are better than StarCraft 2. The textures of the units is excellent. But as I told you, gentlemen, the only weak point of this game is that it should have had a longer story. That's why they have a DLC campaign and a 4th race, which we'll explore. However, I can't imagine how it gets stranger than this. How can it get more strange than this? I love the texture of the units. It's extremely polished. The animations, look at that. It's gorgeous. Damn. This game had so much potential. Alright, so there's a limit to the Mother's Goo. Capacity to create things. To create units. Alright, we'll be listening to those sounds a lot, apparently. Okay, let's see if we can get over here and secure that second location. A second resource location. Now we should go for a Mother Goo and send it over here. That should boost our resource collection. Have patience, gentlemen. I'm learning how to use these things. It's either this race or the human race. The human race, which are OP. But I think this one is even worse. There we go. So it morphs. It comes over here. There we go. So that's why we were facing so many of these things during the last campaign, the human campaign. Oh, so they can get through terrain, and they are faster than you imagine, gentlemen. They are faster than you imagine. Consider that here we don't have to set up extractors or anything like that. You simply send these things and...
Protect the catalyst vents. We can't let it multiply.
Alright. And how about you? Can you produce now? Yeah, you should be able to produce now. This campaign will be fun, that's for sure, once I get a hang of it. Get the hang of it, sorry. Alright. I can only imagine having a lot of these things. How dangerous can it be? Now let's secure this. Come on, don't attack the walls. Don't be stupid. God damn it. God damn it. So there are no resources for this race. You don't collect resources. Your resources is actually the size of your mother goo. Or your mother goose, to be precise. I thought that was enough to clear the place, but apparently isn't. Let's get rid of those walls. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. No, we'll go for a third Maragu. Then... There we go. Now we just need to turtle and wait for... There we go. So, move over here, please. Wait, now that I think of it, I don't need to assign the mother goose to the resources. Yeah, I need to, because if they don't attach the resources, they don't grow and they can't create new units. Alright, okay. So it's risky to create mother goose indiscriminately without assigning them to a resource location. Damn, no, don't attack. We'll need a big army to deal with that. For now, we'll not attack. We won't attack. You require a higher APM for this race. That's for sure. Unless, can I assign control groups to the mother goose? Yeah, I can. I'll need more control groups. I'll only need more control groups. There we go. You need to sequentially create the units. And you need to be fast. No. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, it's not so fast now that I... get to play with it, but... Damn, again. Okay. At least they make sure that you know what you are doing before you go ahead and play with these races. Alright, let's do this. Oh. How about now? Is it enough? I will not risk losing all of these guys and not finishing the mission. So, there's that. I assume this is Morph Medium Proteum. And well, this is Morph Matter Goo. Alright. I'm not sure if this race is OP, but it's strange, that's for sure. Interesting. No. I knew I had moved that thing. Okay. I assume this should be more than enough to destroy that base. Well, I'm not sure. What the fuck? What does the game pretend of me to bring a whole army? Can you attack at least? Consumption. All formless goo, including the purger, can consume objects in proximity. Consumption causes damage and all effects depending on the product. Yeah. I can't believe this, gentlemen. I can't believe this. Yeah. Should we restart? Because I think I somehow ruined the pace for this mission, because I think I was supposed to attack earlier or something like that. Besides, the game locks you out of the more powerful units, so... Yeah, shut up. I don't know what the game expected me to do. At all. So let's try that again.
Enemy location confirmed. All drones converge.
Stealth operation failed. Hostiles eroded. Continue primary task. Unit under attack. The obstruction must be removed. Free and protect. Freedom achieved.
Expansion required. Catalyst feeds expansion.
Can we find some catalyst crates? No, there's no catalyst crates at all. This game should have a this game should have a faster game speed option. No, there's none. Well, I must admit that waiting for a mass of goo to expand certainly isn't the most interesting thing I've done for the real-time strategy genre while playing the real-time strategy genre, but apparently we need to learn to babysit this thing. One thing's for sure, it's faster than the Vita and the humans. Consider that we don't need any buildings. We don't wait for any construction times at all. So, but the thing is that we get to do nothing in the meantime. We need another mother group. But I'm afraid that I will not be able to defend her. Maybe we need to create more of these things. More drovers. God, me gentlemen, sorry that I don't talk, but I'm astonished by this race. It's so strange. Yeah, I lacked those rovers. That's the problem. That's the problem. I lacked the drovers, the anti-infantry units. There we go. They die faster now. Come on, give me the second mother group.
non-destructive capability required. The mother class is highly effective against most structural forums.
Okay, so the Mother Goose are siege units. So I need to use my base as a siege unit. That's certainly so strange. Right, so we need to turn half of our army into drovers and half of our army into the other guys, the Striders, in order to succeed. It's not enough to simply create Striders. So let's get to it. Where was it? Here. So, morph into Strider. And you will morph also into Strider. Now you will morph into Drover. And you will wait and we'll have a third Mother Goo. There we go. How much health do these little things have? 65. Alright. 61. Well, that's a lot of health because consider that it gives you 4 units. Yeah, this race must have been difficult to balance. I'm not even sure that they could balance them properly. Oh, right. 2 more Striders. Come on. Let's go for this third Mother Goo then. And there they are. I think they have no more units. To defend their base. They have anti-heavy sentinels though. Yeah. This was easier than I thought. God damn it. So let's regroup a bit. Alright, let me... There we go. So first one is this one, second one is this one, third one is this one. Alright. There we go, I have vision of the base now, actually. Ooh. What's that? A spy?
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
There we go. Whoa.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
There we go. I'm lacking the drovers. There we go.
Unit under attack.
I know you want to watch the action, gentlemen. Oh, what's that? Alright, so I simply use the control group and send the Protheans, and then I morph them over here. Alright. There we go. It only took me 15 minutes, yeah. It was easier than I thought. Oh, what's that? You simply cycle through the Mother Goose and there we go. And send the Protheans, and then you morph them once they arrive. There we go. Let's continue.
Call. Restore mask. Evaluating options.
Identifying highest concentrations of
Catalyst. We are following a search and destroy pattern, and they know we require catalyst. If we are to survive, we need more information.
Revised goal.
Acquire data. Evaluating options.
Oh, they are going for Mum.
Mum is located in the module core, currently controlled by Specialist Cobalt. Our sustained survival is dependent on gaining access to Mum's database. To dedicate processing on the search and destroy sweep, Cobalt had secured Mum with distributed hardware encryption. To gain the access we require, we must first find and destroy the encryption nodes. The module core must remain intact.
Proceeding with revised goals.
Well, look at that. Looks like Singleton merged with the Goo when he sacrificed. Look at that. The Shallows. Mum data access required to obtain tactical information concerning hostile designate. Human and hostile designate beta. Mum network connection available in human lander. Connection blocked by firewall encryption module. Destroy encryption nodes. Access Mum database. Do not destroy Lambda. Survival dependent on results. Alright. Alright, gentlemen. Let me see 1 second. If you don't mind, let me see 1 second. Something, and we'll continue. I knew it. There we go. Much better. Much better. Much better. I thought the connection is alright. I need to remind myself constantly that to check it, because sometimes, even if it's not lost, even if it's not lost, we lose a lot of, I lose the connection a bit. Let me see. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Damn. I need to change the title. I knew it. It's not visible. Oh. Okay. Nice. There we go. Sorry, gentlemen. Ah, yeah, you can't watch. Everything seems to be fine. Yes, it's fine. So let's continue.
We are facing Specialist Cobalt.
Singleton, look at that.
Pilot and a worthy tactician.
Name irrelevant. Hostile status is relevant.
If it is Cobalt, we can pinpoint the likely locations of the encryption nodes.
Information accepted. Begin operation.
Okay, so Singleton sacrificed himself only to become part of the Goo mind. What a terrible destiny. The Mother Goo gains the ability to research one tech upgrade. Oh. Morph large Prothean. Alright. Oh, what are those?
That was a monitor in stealth mode. Cobalt is using them as advanced scouts. We should destroy them before they report our position.
Oh.
All drones alert. New forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Do you attack? Can you attack anyone or what? Interesting. So these things... Well, what's the meaning of this? I was supposed to survive that. Was I supposed to survive that? Would be the perfect question. Yeah. How am I supposed to survive that at all? Restart? Maybe? Restart? Yeah, the RNG for this game, it's so strange because that was impossible to survive. Like, at all. That was impossible to survive. Statistically impossible to survive. That was statistically impossible to survive. Absolutely statistically impossible to survive. There we go. Now the title should be visible, gentlemen. Thanks for telling me. Alright, so these units are useless. They are anti-air units. These explorers are mostly useless. The only ones useful are these guys and the Striders. The Drovers and the Striders. Alright, maybe we can group these guys over here and we will not be attacked. Because that's literally the only thing we can do. So.
That was a monitor in stealth mode. Cobalt is using them as advanced scouts. We should destroy them before they report our position.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
I was supposed to evade detection. Well, I honestly don't care. See how different the patterns are this time around. It's so random. More goo. We need rovers. Not much we can do, but I guess. There we go. Nice. Here we need to send another mother goo over there, but it's not that easy. Nice. It couldn't destroy my strider. Only one drover. Alright. The drovers are more lethal than I thought. They are actually carrying the team. How am I supposed to expand my base with my forces being attacked constantly? How many drovers do we have? 3. We could try to expand right now. It could be risky, but it will be risky, but I'll try to expand. We need to wait for another bar to fill. I'm out of drovers. Come on, come on, fill. Fill up. There we go. Oh boy. Well, it can't attack. It can attack. The mother goo as well. Can do the consumption. Can do the consumption. So there we go. Let's send that thing over here. And I need to be extremely careful. Quickly, more units. I can't believe these useless units survived and these drovers and the drovers and the striders didn't. God damn it. Damn. They know what they are targeting. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Well, they are not attacking the mother goo for some strange reason. God damn it. What should we do? Of course, we are going to. Damn. What? It's statistically impossible to survive that. Well, guess I shouldn't have expanded. I shouldn't have expanded to the second resource location. I shouldn't have expanded, gentlemen. I shouldn't have expanded at all. I shouldn't have expanded. I shouldn't have expanded at all. We'll try to not expand then. We'll try not to expand. Oh, I almost forgot. Need to be careful. During one of my first streams, I forgot to change scenes and I lost all of it. And the worst part of it is that it was actually 2 streams instead of 1. So I've learned to remember to change scenes. God damn it. Damn, adapting to the Goo gameplay, it's weird.
Stealth mode. Cobalt is using them as advanced scouts. We should destroy them before they report our position.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
How are we supposed to survive this? Also, why am I given these useless units? I guess maybe we're supposed to move to this location, perhaps? For the time being. Maybe that way we don't get spotted. Okay. How about here? It's a bit more... The location is a bit more secluded. Hidden.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Oh, damn it. They've spotted us. What's this? Maybe we should now move over there. Again. Or what? Alright, there they are. Alright, let's... No. Let's stay here. So far it's been a quiet location in which we could expand our base. Okay, so far so good. look at the surface of it. It's so liquid. I think it's those air units, the ones that are spotting us. Come on. How many? I have 5 rovers and what? Let's turn them into striders then. Okay, so far so good. For now, we've only been tasked with babysitting the mother goose. Okay, now that we have a respectable... Well, not respectable, but a small army, we can expand to a second location. Destroy the monitors, 2 out of 5. Destroy all of the stealth monitors to prevent human reinforcements. Yeah. A bit difficult once you realize that. That is literally impossible to... That's literally impossible to... to expand to a second resource location. Come on. Ah, and also I don't have any stealth detector units. Or maybe this one is. The scouts must be. No, apparently not. What was that? Okay. There we go. There we have a mother goo. What was that thing? I'm pretty sure that thing is the monitor. It's one of the monitors. There we go. Alright, any monitor should come through here, where we are going to kill it. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Damn, that small Protheans are quite fast. So it's extremely easy for the Goo to reinforce their units on the battlefield, I assume. Oh, the Mother Goo gains the ability to research one tech upgrade. I'm going to try that once we have more troops. Oh, we go quite fast, I must say. I also love the fact that the scouts and these tempests are useless pretty much. Well, maybe not the tempest because eventually... Oh, that's a monitor, I guess. No, that's a dagger. Oh. Doesn't matter what it was, it's dead. This campaign is lacking a lot of pace for now. Drover and use Strider. Yesterday's mission was beautiful, fighting all those goose and using the epic units for the human race. It was excellent. Oh, I forgot about those two. Okay. Morph large Prothean. I wonder what the difference is. Okay. What the fuck? What did I create? Another Mother Goo. Oh. I thought it was. Well, we'll send that over there. Guess it will be useful later. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was large Prothean. I didn't read. There we go. Large Prothean. Can morph into several heavy units. Has caustic aura that damages units and structures. Also has an aura to reduce movement speed. Morph Destructor. Yeah, this race is not as fast as I initially thought. Tank unit. Artillery unit. Oh. So this is a tank and this is the artillery unit. Let's go for 2 tanks then. The Destructor. Strong against lightly armored units and structures. I think this race isn't as OP as I initially thought. Oops, what's that? Revolver. The Mother Goo defended itself. Large Protean. Ooh. So, it's better to wait for large Prothean. Crescent. Let's see. The Crescent. Fires caustic blobs of goo, leaves behind area of effect battle. Blobs can be shot down by anti-air fire, and it can move up cliffs as all of the goo units. Nice. Alright. We're about to get another large Prothean. And then morph it into 2 more crescents. Oh, what's that? They're attacking the Mother Goo. Well, it's quite resistant, I must say. Ah, so the Mother Goo doesn't increase its health beyond 240 hit points without being attached to that, to the catalyst. Okay. Another large Prothean. Mass, and then we go for 2 more crescents. Now, let's save and try to destroy the base. This time we'll save. I will not spend more time trying to create another army. So let's see, gentlemen. Where could these guys be? Oh. That will be lethal against mobile targets. So let's see, there must be some enemies over there. Oh, they can... Oh, what's that? Encryption node. I don't know what that may be, but let's destroy it.
The firewall has been weakened. 2 more to go.
Interesting. That's a Lancer? Yeah, it's a Lancer. What? They're going for the Mother Goo. So... you actually don't lose any time with this civilization because you simply wait for them to get to the point in which they can create large Protheans instead of smaller ones. And so you don't waste your time if you play Goo. Oh, they... there we go, 4 tanks. Pretty smooth.
Unit under attack.
What? Where? Ah, over there. So you will be the first one, now you will be the second one, and you will be the third one. Oh, we're allowed to hit large Protean here as well. Yeah, the Goo are slow, but not as much as the other 2 races. Not as much as the Beta and the Human. Look at that liquid slime. Let's establish the rally point here. And go for 2 more crescents. And so we have here. There we go, there we go. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's seek the source of the attacks. There we go. Oh.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Ah, you don't scare my Goo. Damn, that's a lot of enemies. I need to be careful. I don't have enough troops to get through those defenses. I don't have enough troops to get through those defenses. But what I can do is expand to a 4th resource location. So they are coming from there. And so we'll stay right here then. Oh. There we go. Still don't have the large Goo.
Unit under attack.
We'll need more of these crescents. That's for sure. Alright, they can get through cliffs, so they can stay here. Well, that looks strange, but it will be effective. And they can't create that extractor. Oh. Oh, look at that. More of my friends are arriving. There's our target. Right, it must be a flying target. So we can't target it. Oh, look at this. Such a beautiful scenery. Create another Mother Goo and send it over there. Alright. And this one as well. Converge right here, and we'll have an army in no time. Anyway, they can get through cliffs, so 2 more distractors. Why only more crescents? So, again, control group 1, let's control group 2, control group 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Large Prothean, large Prothean, large Prothean, large Prothean as well. And you will research the tech upgrade. So, symbol of pool, the corrosive pool left by the crescent now also heals allies units standing in the pool. Does not heal formless goo. What are you doing? Get over here. Yeah. Destructor projectiles now also damage enemies around the target. That's good. Corrosive pool left by the crescent now heals. The crescent project can no longer be shut down by enemy anti-air, but its damage radius is reduced now. Tempest now can use its shot. This one. Corruption. The Tempest now also deals damage over 10. No. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Right. There we go. I can't see anything. Right, so let's do this. All of the Tempest will be control group 6 then. There we go. And we are researching. Yeah, it will heal allied units standing, so it should be healing the Mother Goo. Yeah, I think it's healing. Look at that. How come the thing hasn't been destroyed yet? This one. Let me check. Ha, I knew I had forgotten some. Some of the goo. What the fuck's going on with this thing? It's not dying. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And this should be... How come that thing is still alive?
We are almost complete. One more to go.
I don't know how you will be complete, but I feel quite safe right now about the objectives for the campaign. Now, if you could only group, gentlemen, so I can select all of you. There we go. Oh, look at that. This is turning into a dangerous game. Ooh. And since we've hit the population cap, Tempest, we don't care. Radiance, stealth enemies. Radiance gains stealth. No, I don't care about that. Catalytic residue upgrade. When small proteans, large proteans, and mother goose consume a unit or structure, they release a burst of energy that will repair nearby units. Nearby, it leaves a small protean in its place. Does that include when I use the large proteans? So let's morph those 3 into 6 more distractors. So let's advance. This should be more than enough to take care of them, I think. Which was the objective? Destroy encryption nodes. Yeah, only one left.
All drones alert. New forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Have a taste of our power. This is going to be epic. Yeah, they are healing. Look at that. There we go. But I mean, this is lagging. Oh, there's the tanks. Well, I mean, the game engine. Can't hold up to so much action, I guess. Trust me, I have a beefy PC, so... What's that? Ooh. Yep, we are out of large proteans, so... Well, not like there's anything left of them. So I need to destroy this. What do I need to destroy? There we go. See, 8 more tanks. Oh, come on, they are all recovering. No, they didn't destroy any mother goose. So let's see. What else do we need to seek and destroy? Oh, there it is, the objective. But first, let's get rid of them. Let's set new rally points.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
I'm still not sure if the goose are machines, aliens, or what. Oh, look at that. There we go. Ah, no, right. We need 3. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to complain about, it's so random. It's so random the amount of units you face, because you know at the beginning of this level we face a lot of units and then nothing. Come on, join your friends. Okay. And we should look over here. Destroy everything in our path, by the way. There we go. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Nothing over there. Come over here. I would be frightened if I were you. I would certainly be frightened if I were you.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Reduced to rubble. Nothing, nothing. Where's that last encryption node? We saw it, but we didn't attack it. My mistake, I guess. Well, here we could have sent another Mother Goo, but none of our interest, so let's go back to the place where we last saw that thing, which was here.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
Yeah, a bit difficult to miss with an army this big. Oh, what do we have here? Nothing, nothing. Where's that encryption node? Where's that thing? Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's only one place left in the map, which is that one. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh. God, I mean, I forgot to change the camera. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. It happened again. It's not the first time that it happens to me. Don't worry. Ah, damn it. There we go. Anyway, this is the interesting part. The ending. There we go. Much better.
The firewall is down.
Mother Class must link directly with the Mum AI for direct access.
But now. Hack Mom and protect the Mother Goo. Well, whatever. Destroy that thing. How do I hack it? Let's send some units over there, I guess. How do I hack that thing?
Mother Class must link directly with the Mum AI for direct access.
What does that mean? I must send the Mother Goo. Well, I have plenty of those. Let's clear the place, shall we? Don't worry, gentlemen, you've lost nothing.
All appropriate action.
Here we have a big army. I need to remember to trim this from the YouTube board. There we go. As you can see, we have the biggest army yet. And we just need to send one of the big Mother Goose over there.
Alert! I am surrounded by the goo. Send support.
Too late.
Reinforcements will arrive soon.
Oh.
We must complete our synchronization as soon as possible.
All units, converge on lander and rescue Cobalt.
I don't think it will be possible. Alright, I need to just hold out for 5 minutes. Morph large Protean, morph large Protean. Population cap. Let's send a small Protean then. Oh. Look at the goo. It's expanding with our 2 tech upgrades. The shots of the crescents of the howitzers actually heal our units once they land. So there's that. And the second tech upgrade, the Destructor projectile, makes the Destructors gain a lethal area of effectability, so I don't think they stand a chance at all. Oh, they destroyed one. I'll commend you for trying. There we go. Damn, I shouldn't be using this Mother Goo, since using her... Well, actually, yeah. It makes her weaker. Somehow. Not 100% weaker, because she still has the original amount of health, this long health bar, but she could have much more. It detects a stealth, so we are safe. Come on. Damn, what are you doing? No. What are you doing? Why did you stop?
I am surrounded by the goo.
Damn, again? God damn it. Let's send the rest of the Mother Goose, just in case then. So we need to hold out for another 5 minutes. Nice. So nice. Let's send the rest of the Mother Goose then.
Converge on lander and rescue Cobalt.
All drones alert. Goo forces spotted. Take all appropriate action.
What are those things? I love to see you try stopping all of the Mother Goose converging on at the very same spot. Large Prothean, Distractor. Where are the other two? There they are. Excellent. Wait, I could simply... Once all of the Mother Goose are here, simply group them with the first control group and... See, it's stronger. Now, where was I? Here, I will group all of the Mother Goose under the first control group, and then all of you under the second one. There we go. We'll send one over here. Don't tell me they are merging. No, they are not merging. Alright. I had some accidents, but... nothing we couldn't control. Come on, what are you doing? What? Oh, it's another Mother Goo. I clicked the wrong button, I guess. Well, I guess there's no point in... There's something over there targeting our guys. There we go. Survive this. Nice. So as you can see, I pretty much played it terribly at the end, and you could easily do it. What I don't know is why at the beginning of the mission you actually had why it's so random, the amount of times you get attacked. Oh damn it. Excellent. Why do some Mother Goose have hexagons and others don't? I will never be able to understand it. Oh, look at that. It was a small Prothean. Well.
Connection complete. We have access to Mum.
Well, now let's see your brilliant plan. Yeah. This could be completed in such in a far shorter amount of time.
To send men from the
Oh.
Earth to the Moon took us 3 days. To send a rover to Mars took us over 8 months.
Hey.
To send a probe to our closest star would take 25,000 years. In a galaxy of 200 billion stars, we were alone, stranded in darkness. One day, we discovered a hole in space. A very, very small hole. Not a door to walk through, but merely a keyhole to look through. So we looked. We were able to see across the galaxy, millions of years away. Where we couldn't go, we sent our most elegant creation. An algorithm of matter. A von Neumann probe. A pathfinder. A single drop of goo was man's key to unlocking the heavens.
Alright.
It drew us a map of the stars, revealing countless paths to other worlds. We expanded across the galaxy, fighting over every discovery. In the end, we heard no new voices, no songs, no poems, no stories. Only silence. Our quest had led us to nothing but war and loss. It had to stop. We disarmed our drones, grounded our dreadnoughts, recalled our soldiers, and extinguished the flames of our foolish curiosity. Returning home, we established a permanent armistice to preserve the one voice this galaxy has. ours.
So we got some important intel on the creation of the goo. My question is, why didn't they include this? Why didn't Preferably Games include this at the beginning of the campaign? To keep it a mystery? No, it would have made much more sense to include it at the beginning of the campaign, in my opinion. But well, then again,
More of us
it's
remain
their
in the
choice.
galaxy.
We are guarding against the silence. We must restore contact. We must recover what has been lost. The silence is growing.
The Beta have a communication array. It should do what we require, though it is protected by the Beta Nico. He is aggressive, but foolhardy.
Alright, let's get to it. This area holds the primary communications array maintained by the Beta. In order to merge with the off-world Goo colonies, we must first find the coordinates to the locations and send the activation signal. The path to the array is a well-guarded gauntlet, but we must gain control. We must be whole. Alright, so let's see what the Goo can do about their journey.
Nico, report.
No enemy sightings, Bess. It's been quiet.
The humans have reported contact with the goo near the shallows. Stay alert.
We are ready.
The enemy is searching for us. We must move with intelligence and caution. Scans suggest northern approach optimal for first incursion. Crescent use suggested.
Crescent use suggested. As if I needed a suggestion to use the crescents. Now, let's see here. What can we do? Well, then again. Well, apparently there's nothing they can do about it. For now, let's find more catalyst sources of catalyst. There doesn't seem to be any more of them. By the way, don't worry, I'll trim the small part of the stream in which I forgot to change scenes, so don't worry. The bad and the YouTube video will be. I'll get rid of those. Of that 5 minutes, of those 5 minutes or so. Oh. Tech upgrades, Goo. Well, I've already done this. To obtain a tech point, select Mother Goo and click Sacrifice Size for Tech. Bottom. Each time you sacrifice for tech, you are awarded 1 point to spend. We have already done that during last mission. Maybe you couldn't see it because I forgot to change the scenes. But right. We need a second Mother Goo, and we need to expand. But how to do so? When we're going up against so many enemy forces. Damn, that's not good. Yeah, playing Goo is pretty straightforward. Who was that? Morph Bastion. Heavy wall unit that blocks line outside stones enemy unit. Let's go for 2 distractors just in case, because we have no defense against units if they get close to the crescents. Damn. No, we still don't have enough forces to go over there. But what we can do is get over here and simply protect the crescents. Can we create another large Prothean? Yeah. There we go. That's your cue. Damn, we lost some crescents. Fortunately, we lost 1 crescent actually. It's not that bad. So let's go for that second wall. Where was the crescent upgrade? I think it's the corrosive pool left by the crescent now also heals all units. Extractor projectiles also now deal damage to that one. And we are lacking 1. Alright, let's continue the bombardment. And the thing with this mission is that we can't expand. Have you finished the research? No. Oh. We should try not to engage while we don't have the upgrade for the distractors. Oh great, we have no defense against those things. And alright, we need some tempests to protect our guys from air units. Cannot attack ground units. Pretty much we already knew that. What's that? Why is it close to death? I just created it. Oh. Those things you will never be able to understand. Oh yeah. Damn, this is so slow. The game also has problems with the pace of it. You can't expect the players to enjoy this. It's so slow. God, I mean, the real-time strategy genre, it needs so much help. It needs so much help. Alright, I destroyed everything over there. Why are they damaged? No unit has come close to us, like, at all. There we go. Damn, this is so slow if I don't get more. More resource locations. What? What is that? What happened? Get over here. Destroy enemy satellite bases. Yeah. So 4 more crescents then. This mission is so strange. Probably the worst that I've seen. What do they expect me to do with only 1 Goo base? If the funniest part of playing Goo is the expansion, the fastest expansion that they can do. Well, I think I'm not supposed to go over here. So, we simply just wait. This is so strange. I can't believe that Petroglyph Games thought that this would be fun. God damn it. This mission is the worst. Because you can't expand, at least during the other missions you could expand. Which it's the alibi, the evidence that they were going for multiplayer, and this is what happens when you go for multiplayer as the main premise of your game. It's so terrible. It's the worst decision you can make as a game developer. It's the worst. Because then you don't allocate the proper amount of resources to the campaign, you don't give the other parts of your to the art director enough budget, to the gameplay director enough budget, to the different sections of your studio. You don't give them the required budget. This is what and then you focus all of your efforts on multiplayer, and this is what happens. This is what happens when you focus all of your efforts on multiplayer. And it's sad. It's sad. Move it. Come on. This is what happens when you focus your efforts on multiplayer. Game developers need to learn that multiplayer is the worst that has ever happened to the gaming industry. It's simply the worst. The damage it has caused is simply the worst. It's simply the worst. Damn, no. No, 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 no. God damn it. Go back. Luckily, I researched that. Luckily, I researched the Goo splash. If not, I would have lost by now. Without it. More flash Prothean. Let's bring some more distractors. They make me feel safe. I'm gonna leave them over here. Well, guess we'll have to wait. Sorry, gentlemen, but this is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. It turns out to be. This is a clear flaw in game design, gentlemen. Just as I criticized Battle Realms Winter of the Wolf for the lack of control of the units, the lack of objective variety, I will criticize Grey Goo for the not only the slow-paced gameplay, because that's a decision we must respect while analyzing these games, but if you know that you have a game with such a slow gameplay, then allow me to expand to a second or third resource location at least as a bare minimum. The other thing is the random behavior of the artificial intelligence. I don't know why sometimes they attack, sometimes they don't. It's extremely random. Damn, what's that? What? Why did that guy die? It turns into an annoying mess. It turns into an annoying mess. I can't do anything but wait. I can't do anything but wait. This is the worst. This is the worst mission that the game has. The worst. There we go. The previous mission was good, at least. But this one is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. If you know that the gameplay for your game is slow, definitely slower. This is the same mistake that Battlegrounds Winter of the Wolf did. And I see that it is a constant mistake in real-time strategy games. If they know that the gameplay is slow, make sure... This is something that Armies of Exegol got right. You were constantly being attacked, you were constantly... The problem with Armies of Exegol was that during the second campaign and the final levels, they didn't know how to execute. For example, the final mission was extremely easy for the Fallen campaign, and I'm telling you this because the next stop will be the Beasts campaign for Armies of Mexico. However, the second news I have to tell you, gentlemen, is that I will also be showcasing other genres, not only real-time strategy. Because I think we've already analyzed a lot of real-time strategy, and other genres also require our attention. I don't know why they are one hit killing our guys, but well, I can't progress like this because every time I go for 2 more, they kill 2 more. Yeah, this is horrible game design for this mission. I can't believe that this was created by Petroglyph Games. This is what happens when you focus on multiplayer. This is what happens. The story is excellent. It is only lacking the background. We got a bit of it. It requires more missions. I don't know what happened. They must have run out of budget. Yeah, we'll continue for some time and then we'll call it a day. Alright, now we'll preserve our forces while they are attacking our base. So interesting, they are attacking our base. Can it defend? Yeah, the Mother Goo can defend itself. There we go. Okay, stay there. What are you 3 doing? Yeah, this game was clearly made for multiplayer, sadly. Even if the campaign is good and all of that, it's obvious it's not the main mode for the game. The main premise, the main attraction. So sad because of that. Damn, I have no vision. Patrol, so hold ground. God damn it, no. No. Alright, go back. Alright. Alright, the Predators are the threats. For the most part. Oh, come on. Come on. The campaign has been created in such a way that if you don't play exactly like the developer originally thought, you can't progress, and that's so sad. It's so sad that this gem, that's such an underrated gem, it's only prepared for multiplayer. Yeah, this is a disaster. Gentlemen, we'll continue next time. This mission is horrible. If you don't play the way the developer expects you to do so, this is one of the worst mistakes I've seen. Horrible. Terrible mistake on Petroglyph Games. This is sad. The game has been now I'm convinced that the game has been created 100% for online play, and that's extremely sad. We'll do this, gentlemen, because I can't showcase something which is so boring, so boring. I'll upload the VOD. I'll upload the VOD, or I will think about it. But in case tomorrow we don't continue with real-time strategy genre, we'll think about other things. Then, if not, I'll upload the VOD and you'll have it, the full gameplay for you to watch it in case you want. And if not, simply we'll get to another things I had to explore. We'll change the genre. Mainly due to the fact that we'll also continue showcasing real-time strategy games, but it's time we give attention to other genres besides the real-time strategy games. We'll continue doing those, but I need to increase the channel's content and reach more of the real-time strategy audience and the rest of them. But I am actually harming the real-time strategy genre by showcasing such boring missions, and that's something I'm not going to do. I show you the best and the worst of the real-time strategy genre. We'll continue to do so, so we can understand how it should transform, what shape it should take, the real-time strategy genre, so we don't make the same mistakes that we've sadly committed in the past and led us to the destruction of this genre. So yes, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. For today, this is all. It's been 3 hours anyway. I will trim that part of the VOD so you'll have the full campaign. I'll continue to play and I'll upload the rest of the campaign, but I know I'm actually causing a harm. I'm actually harming the real-time strategy genre by showcasing such severe flaws. These are not slight flaws, they are severe flaws. So there's that. Gentlemen, tomorrow I promise more. I'll bring more content for all of you. We will continue exploring the real-time strategy genre, but we'll also explore other genres, because I don't want to feel I'm harming the reputation of the genre, which is already extremely damaged. And we will not be. I know that veterans such as ourselves enjoy base building and the creation of the gameplay, but we need a faster approach to the genre. We need a faster approach to the genre to showcase its greatness. Armies of Exegol was an excellent example. Unfortunately, sadly, I didn't know that Grey Goo was clearly multiplayer focused. And it makes me feel sad. So I don't have the proper energy to support the real-time strategy genre, as I know I must do so. So fear not, I'll bring you more real-time strategy, but I'll also bring you much more content in the future. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Again, thanks to the 4 followers of the channel. You are the best of the best for caring about this beleaguered genre and for actually finding my stream among so many illiterate gamers who dedicate themselves all day to stream multiplayer filth that has caused this for Grey Goo. I'll upload the VOD, you'll have the full campaign, don't worry gentlemen, and see you tomorrow. We will rise eventually. The RTS genre needs to return. See you around.